During the interview, it says 50 Cent offered his perspective on Drake's recent legal maneuvers against UMG. Contrary to initial reports, uh, these haven't become lawsuits yet. These are just petitions, which is the same thing, bro. If you file on the paperwork, you're petitioning to sue. So I don't even know why they saying that, but 50 said, I never seen a rap battle end up in court, but I think Drake's team, this is what 50 says he believes Drake is trying to do with Kendrick Lamar. He said, I believe Drake's team is trying to stop the Super Bowl from causing more damage. If you sue Apple and UMG, both tied to the music at the Super Bowl, they're already caught up defending themselves. Now, we didn't know that we didn't know that Drake was also suing Apple. We knew Spotify. So I had to go find out if this was actually what was going on. And there's nothing online except one thing that says Apple Music is involved in this Drake thing, which is crazy because Apple Music has supported Drake for so long. And this is the one thing that I found. It says Apple Music picks its side in Kendrick Lamar and Drake feud amid scathing lawsuit with replay results. It says it's official. Kendrick Lamar won the rap beef between him and Drake, at least according to Apple Music. The streaming giant declared Kendrick's diss track Not Like Us as the global song of the year, placing the song in the #1 spot of his year-end streaming list. Now, if you don't know who the executives are, I believe Jimmy Iovine is the executive at Apple Music still. Jimmy Iovine was also the top executive at Interscope, where Dr. Dre, he's partners with Dr. Dre and Dre Beats. And he was also an executive for Interscope when Kendrick Lamar was signed there. Now let me see. I know. Okay, it says online that Jimmy Iovine is no longer with Apple Music, but he has to have relationships over there, so maybe that played a factor. You know, them having a huge relationship with. Let me show you guys what Jimmy Iovine looks like. This is Jimmy Iovine. I know he had a significant relationship, and he's still the CEO of Beats. So maybe he, pulled some strings up there. But obviously, Drake beefing with UMG ain't helping nothing. You going back and forth with UMG, it's gonna put you in a bad position. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably not helping at all either. But that's what 50 Cent is saying. 50 Cent is saying him beefing with UMG, all the streaming services, and all this different stuff. You have to put a lawsuit in place. Drake would have to put a lawsuit in place in order to stop Kendrick Lamar from performing Not Like Us at the Super Bowl and causing more damage. Let's see what else 50 said. He said, I think Drake's team is trying to stop the Super Bowl from causing more damage. If you sue Apple and UMG, both tied to the music at the Super Bowl, they're already caught up defending themselves. 50 suggested that Drake's lawyers likely warned the NFL, claiming that airing Kendrick's diss track could entangle the league in legal drama. So basically, Drake has not won in the public opinion or in the hip hop space. So he's trying to win behind the scenes, and he's trying to stop Kendrick Lamar from being able to perform at the Super Bowl. And this is what happens in the industry, man. People like industry guys like Drake, if they can't win the public opinion, then he's going to do everything he can behind the scenes to make sure that, you're hurt. He's going to send cease and desist. He's going to send lawsuits. And we've been hearing this, since the beginning of the beef. He's sending a cease and desist allegedly to Metro Boomin, sending a cease and desist to Future allegedly, sending a cease and desist to Kendrick allegedly. Like, if you can't win on the hip hop side, then maybe I can win on the back end and make it like he's trying to do I believe he's trying to do what he perceives Jay-Z to be doing. You know how Jay-Z behind the scenes will move pieces around and block people from doing this and block people from doing that. And, that's been something that Jay-Z's been accused of for a long time. And I think Drake just sees that blueprint and like, that's what I'm going to do. And when you come from an industry perspective and, when you come from a perspective of Drake, you like, man, if I can't beat him in rap, I'm going to beat him any way I can. So I believe that's what he's trying to do. Let's see what else 50 said. 50 said, Drake's lawyers warned the NFL, claiming that Aaron Kendrick's diss track could entangle the league, the NFL league, in legal drama. During the interview, 50 elaborated on his theory. He suggested that the Super Bowl could reignite the song's popularity and give Drake more reason to shut down Kendrick's performance. 50 also hinted that Drake's legal actions might double as a power play against UMG, which Drake has a $400 million deal with, or he signed a $400 million deal with UMG, and they should be up for renegotiation at this point. Now, 50 said, this is where I believe 50 is wrong at. It says he drew from his own experience and alleged that UMG didn't protect Drake during his feud with Kendrick because they stood to profit more from Kendrick's success. I disagree with that. I think that's a narrative shift that Drake fans and that people that wanted Drake to win and that 50 Cent are trying to push, because 50 looks like, in relation to Drake, it looked like he came out as a loser on this beef too, because you was going so hard for Drake, bro, saying, oh, he's spinning on y'all. I seen this story before. I'm telling you, just stop now. Just quit while you ahead. Drake winning. 50 was saying all that on Instagram. He leaned too hard to one side, and now when that side loses, it looked like you lost too, bro. So now he's trying to clean it up and play the fence to me. But I can tell you from the perspective of somebody that's from here, California, gang culture, street culture here, and just the mindset that we live in here, Kendrick ain't never going to be cool with 50 again, in my opinion. They might not have no problem with each other. I ain't saying they're going to fight, but Kendrick ain't never going to look at 50 and be like, yo, you the homie. That's over with. So 50 might as well. This is a fundamental different in cultures. And I love y'all on the East Coast, but we have a different culture, the way we view hip hop and the way we view stuff streetwise. And y'all know that. 50 views it as, oh no, it's just my opinion. I was just, hyping it up. It's just battle rap. It's just rap. It's just hip hop. Hip hop. And Kendrick viewed things like gang culture, California culture, how we view things. It's like, oh no, you stood with him, bro. You tried to end me too. You stood over there, you hyped that up, you posted every diss track that Drake had. You didn't post none of mine. You did not play the fence when we was going back and forth because you really believed that Drake was going to win. And because of that, I'm telling you guys, I don't believe Kendrick will ever be cool with 50 ever again. No matter how much 50 try to clean it up and play the fence now, they might do business together. They might whatever, maybe not. But it's always going to be in the back of Kendrick mind, like, man, he low key, like he did a lot. Like 50 did a lot for somebody that was trying to play the middle.